This one-stop crisis approach is kind of the one small, not so small, one project that the government want to have kind of a single window for the victims of four issues: for the human trafficking, for the child labor, for the teenage mom, and for the children and women who face with the violence in the family or outside the family. And because of Thailand has so many agencies working through this kind of social assistance, so the government want to set an easy access point for that this kind of victims, they can go and ask for the service or assistance. Okay. Before this kind of, we call the OSCC, the One-Stop Crisis Center. Before the OSCC, they are much confused among the victims because they don't know where to go. So if we kind of set up a OSCC kind of single window, they know where to go and then they can ask for the support. This is just a starting point. I say that OSCC is the first integration of government service. It's just a starting point, and then when we have time and then we deliver some service together for the government service, for the government agency, we know what happened, we evaluate, we monitor, and then we know where that we can expand the service. That will be the OSSC. We're going to use the new cloud system, the ICT, to record all the case, and then the case will be not only record, but will show an alert system. If the case is not assist or help in the time, the alert system will alert to the agency that responsible for this, and then the agency will go look through the case again and manage the case immediately. The OSCC is only one part of the strategy of the government. The government try to have a strategy to look over from the birth to the end. So the government have set of strategies divided by 5 groups, age of groups. The first one is childhood, early childhood. The second one is the formal education student, and then for the student in university. And the fourth one is the labor. And the last one is elderly. The long-term care is one of the strategy that the government will introduce to the Thai, maybe in this year or next year. The long-term care is related to the labor force, because we're gonna give skill development to the unemployed one, so that they can have a skill for being the caretaker. And then the caretaker will take care the elderly in the community or in their house. It's a long-term care scheme for this one. So we're not going to move the elderly out of the community, but we're going to move the people who have a certification of long-term care into the community so that they can take care of the elderly. My office, the NSB, is now researching some of the CCT, the conditional cash transfer. And here at the workshop, they talk so many things about the CCT, the constraint, the good one, and maybe something of obstacle. So that if Thailand really wants to do the CCT, so I can know that what will be the constraint that we will face, and then I will know, for my office, will know that what can we take a look into, or just have something that can prevent this kind of obstacle in the future. Yes. And the second one is this kind of workshop, not only ASEAN people, but from all over the countries, 29 countries, right? There's a lot of experiences. We know that India, they have the labor net, and this is a social enterprise. Thailand also want to do some kind of social enterprise, but we still haven't done much because of the law. We still don't have the kind of tax incentive for social enterprise. So we know that labor net, they have this kind of thing. India, they have the regulation to increase the social enterprise in the country. So in the future, Thailand, if Thailand wants to do the social enterprise, we can learn from India.